Hi guys, welcome to the Earn video. Great to have you here. If you've pressed on this button, it means that you are ready to perhaps explore the options of network marketing and basically earning an income through sharing these wonderful products that is doTERRA essential oils. We're going to be running through 3 key points here. What we do want to make very clear is Darren and I are quite, specific as to who we actually want to build businesses with. So we do not mean to offend anyone. If there's anything here that sort of you think, gosh, that's a little bit picky, but we apologise. But our hearts and our souls and our passions are actually in this business. So we want to make sure that the people that we do align ourselves with are actually aligned with our core beliefs and ethos. So I'll run over to Darren. I'll swap over to Darren and he can kick off.
Part of the what we're putting together is our own tribe, and therefore to have others in our tribe, I suppose, we need people that are on the same page, as Belinda mentioned there, someone who really has that same beliefs, who wanting to look at this as a potential revenue or income generator for you, but for the right reasons, not just for the income side. Exactly.
We really want to build a like-minded community. So you just meet people and you just click with them. That's what we're looking for.
And if the essential oils need to be part of your life, you need to be using them and saying, no, this is really helping. We're using a lot less a lot less spending at the supermarket and on cleaning products and all those sorts of things, because we're now happy to spend some money towards the oils and the benefits that we get from that as well.
Implementing it. So I guess what we're trying to say here is our first point, which is we want you to start with your why. Why have you clicked on this page? Why are you passionate about the essential oils? Why are you interested in earning an extra income?
So, as we mentioned, that if you have that belief and that passion about the oils, that's the first step, I guess, for yourself, and that aligns with our why as well.
Yeah.
It is a home-based business, so that's one of the real major advantages with this. It can be done in your own time. If you've got a small amount of time or a large amount of time, either way it can be done from a home-based business.
It fits into the pockets of time that you have. If you're a busy mum, it can be done when the babies go down for a nap and you can spend your half an hour, do a load of washing while that's on, baby's asleep, you sit down and you do a few blog posts about how much you love your essential oils. If you work a part-time job, on the days off, you can do it there. So it really, fits into, and one thing I should have mentioned as well is being a home-based business is not actually restricted to just Australia. This can be a worldwide business for you as well.
Yeah, so with regard to our tribe, we're looking for anywhere between 9 and 12 people that want to share this, and that's worldwide. So some of them will be based here in Australia, some of them will be based in other countries.
Yeah.
Obviously you'll earn some extra income from it as well, but we'd like to think that's probably third in your why. It still has to be there, it still needs to be a driver, but a little bit lesser in that priority.
I think for us, it's really important for everybody to know we love to be transparent, and I don't think, and Darren's the same, that money or wealth isn't a dirty word. It truly isn't. If you have money, you actually have the power to change the world. You can invest in charities. You've got enough income that you don't have to spend 9 to 5 at a job. You can actually spend part of your day actually changing the world or investing your time in charities that really mean the world to you. So that's one of the driving forces. We don't shy away from actually admitting that we do want to build wealth, and I think that it's important for you guys to know that, and we hope that you feel the same way.
Yeah. By having that extra income, it buys you time.
Yeah.
Buys you time, as Belinda said, either with others, giving to others, or with your family, or
exactly. You might want to retire your mum, or you might want to, buy your children homes when they reach that certain age. Don't be scared of earning extra income, and don't be embarrassed by admitting it, because there is absolutely nothing wrong with it, as long as it comes from the right place.
The second point is the what's in it for you.
Or Wi-Fi, as we like to call it.
Wi-Fi. So one of the first benefits is that you can get a lot of your oils, your purchases paid for. Okay, so as you're needing extra oils, you build up credits and you can get a lot of your products paid for. That's sort of like your first level, and it can be for some just their first goal.
Yeah.
The hours are flexible, as we mentioned before up here. So as a general rule, of course, the more hours you put into it, the more you're going to get out of it. But that's good because it allows flexibility depending on how things go with yourself and your own family life and personal situation. There is, as we said, some income there, and we've just given an example here of, say, a lower level person under the doTERRA can earn anywhere between $200 and $600 extra per month, depending on their organisation and how many people they've got under that. So it gives you a bit of an idea as to a little bit extra income per month that could go to wherever you want it to go. So obviously that's up to yourself and your personal circumstances, but that's what's in it for yourself. The third part is what commitment is there required from you.
Yeah.
And I guess what's good about the doTERRA structure is that there's a requirement of 100 product value per month. So that means a minimum order to a credit of 100, and we'll go through that a little bit more one-on-one with you. But that's probably the only real commitment you need to have, is that each month you're going to put in, it's around $100, a bit more in Australia.
A bit more, yeah.
Of orders per month. That's really, so if you treat that as like you're renting the business.
That's the perfect way to look at it.
Yeah.
I think people are going, oh, but it's going to cost me X, Y, Z. I think if you were to buy a franchise, you're looking at tens of thousands of dollars.
Correct.
This is not really
$100, $120, $130 a month. That's sort of like your rent. And over time, as we said, with those products, you get some of the products as well as you spend as well. So you get.
Think about a traditional business. If you were, say, had, God, I don't know where you'd find, but a business or a location that only cost you, say, $170 a month in rent. Good luck in finding that, by the way. You don't get that money back. Whereas this, you're actually, yes, okay, you are spending a little bit of money out of your pocket. You're actually getting a product for that. It's not as if you're actually pay doTERRA and getting nothing in return.
Yeah.
So the beauty of it is, yes, I actually have to put my hand in my pocket every month, but I also get these beautiful essential oils, and you're going to build this beautiful kit.
And part of that, each month what you'll find is as you're spreading the word to others, you'll probably be purchasing some of the products to maybe to give demonstrations or to show others as well.
Even to gift.
And even for gifts and for yourself as well.
Yeah.
So that's fairly easy, and if you, as we said before, if you think of it as a rent, it becomes a lot more palatable, I guess.
Yeah.
There's no startup costs with this. That's another good thing about this business.
Apart from actually buying your very first enrolment kit, that's your startup cost, and that can be the $35 introductory kit, or it can be all the way up to the very big blockbuster $2,000 kit. There's lots of in between options as well.
Yeah,
so
absolutely.
That's going to be your startup cost, but it certainly isn't a franchise cost.
One of the other commitments to it is that you need to be committed to personal development and to be part of our tribe, and even doTERRA as well.
Exactly.
They are very big on being committed to personal development, growing, transitioning yourself to a more holistic life, learning, and we're very big on that as well. So.
Very big on that. I think that's something that is a big driving force for us, and for me especially personally. And I will be having videos as to the journey that we've been on, as far as not only just personal development as far as your health, but spiritual and mentally, all those things. It's just so important, and the fact that this company doTERRA is aligned with that as well, for me and for Darren, makes it just that more encouraging to be a part of a bigger community, a worldwide business that actually truly believes in this. Because this is for the greater. If you get work on yourself, as we all know, that filters down to all parts of your life, to your family, to your work, everything. So this, don't underestimate this, and we certainly don't as well. And being part of our personal tribe, you will actually find that we encourage a lot of this.
So, as part of our, as Belinda says, part of our tribe, you'll get one-on-one support with us. You'll be part of a Facebook group that for business owners to ask questions and get things answered. You'll get some templates, some scripts. We'll help host or co-host certain workshops or parties for you. And we're looking for like-minded people, of course, as we said. And we'll also help you around the social media and the online presence as well, because that may be the path that you want to explore a little bit more for your business side of things. One
of the perks that you get as being part of this tribe is you actually get the brain of this man, and he is extraordinarily talented when it comes to social media marketing, just marketing in general. It's one of his real big passions, so if you do want to have one-on-one training and you do want to go down that rabbit hole with him, be prepared, because he's a wealth of knowledge. I've got all the health and all that kind of stuff. But that's why we make a perfect partnership, because he basically reads marketing books for fun. So that's a huge perk for anyone who wants to build their doTERRA business.
Yeah, one of the things that we did very early on as well is we put together sort of a bit of a spreadsheet as to how all this works, and we can go through all that with you and explain how everything works.
You're so generous. You said we. You did that all by yourself.
Well.
Take the credit.
But I wanted to get my head around it. I wanted to make sure that if you have questions, or if I have questions, that depending on what an average order size might be, what's going to happen to us as a business or people under us in our tribe as to how they're going to move up in their business and progress in their business. So I wanted to get our head around that as well. So put that together. We'll share that with our tribe as well. But hopefully that gives you a really good idea as to the potential with this. Now, all we're asking with this and from this is if this is of interest to you, register your interest, send that'll come through to us, and we'll make contact with you, organise a one-on-one chat, and have a bit of a chat either through a Zoom call or whatever it might be.
FaceTime. It can be, if you're in Perth, where we live, we can come to your house,
yep.
or you can come to us. We've got a beautiful home office here.
We can just go through a little bit more detail as to where you're situated, as in space or place in life, and
yep.
where you feel that you could possibly take your business and how you want to roll it out.
Yeah, exactly. I think that pretty much covers it, guys. We certainly didn't go into, how much you can earn, all those kinds of things, because that's, I think, something that you can unpack much better one-on-one, because you'll
yep.
have specific questions about that. It's a bigger question that can be just covered off on, a whiteboard and generalised. So we didn't want to do that. We hope you do understand, but please give us reach out, contact us, and we'll contact you. We'll arrange a one-on-one at your convenience, and we can dive deeper for you.
Hope it's been of help, and we look forward to hearing from you.
Thanks, guys. Bye.
Okay.